I always try to cut 2 butterflies at the same time with my die cut. I sometimes have to run it through 2 or 3 times to get it to work, and then that fits in here. So it should fit perfectly in one of these. And the easy way to do this then, we're going to start with the outside this time. Now the reason we didn't start with the outside last time is because we wanted to have our acetate, acetate. We wanted it to be sure that it was, we wanted to make sure that the edge of the butterfly worked out on the edge of the paper. And here's my color that I'm going to make this one. Again, another piece of the printable acetate. And this is the printed side. So that's going to fit just like that. And I'm going to make this easy on myself by just going around the outside of this piece of paper first. And down the middle of the butterfly. Sit in there now. He was doing so well until I put the glue on there. And then I'm just going to lay my acetate on top. And you can feel which side has the ink on it. So I'm going to put that side down. Okay. Now you can see how far around that is. See where the glue is because it wets the ink and makes the ink run from that. So you can see where the glue is. See the outline of that blue there? So then I'm going to trim off the excess, which it doesn't really matter that you've... Okay, that's the excess there. Just toss that aside. And my butterfly body did not stick to it because evidently there was a little glue that seeped out. Okay, so we'll put you back in there, bad boy. Okay, he's beautiful. Okay, looks good. And then I will trim off the other side. I didn't have to put him back in there. He was fine like he was. And we might need some more glue on this just to make it stick because you can see it's popping right off of the page. And maybe a little bit more trim here on this side. Lovely. Okay. Now we need to glue our butterfly down, so we've got his body glued down, hopefully. And then we'll just go here and do the main lines, like this one right here. Okay, glue. Don't be persnickety on me. And then the outside line. Okay, we'll make sure that there's not too much glue on that that's going to squish out, because we don't want any to squish out on this side. And make sure that the top of your thing is clear too. Okay, and of course there has to be one little dot of glue where I don't want him. Okay. Well, stained glass sometimes has bubbles in it, so that's what we have here. There we go. One side done. Are you being able to see that? Let me watch as I do it this time because I wasn't watching in the camera. Okay, so what I'm doing is gluing the main lines, which are like this line here and this line around here. And then I'm making sure I glue the outsides with a tiny little line. Try to stay out all the holes, and along that side you can glue along there if you want to, wherever that you think it needs it. Blot off any blobs of glue with your finger or with a tissue, whichever you like, then lay them down in the hole. And see, that is easy. It just is, the bigger the die cut, the harder it is, obviously. So this guy should fit in here perfectly, and we can look at that little skinny area here to see if it goes on this side or this side. Well, it goes on this side, so we have to turn him over this way and put his glue on this side. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue him up the whole thing quick little around here. If it would quit hanging up with the nose of the glues trying to get down into the holes on the butterfly. Okay, and then just position him so that and blob that, and blob that, and blob that. Position it just the same place that he is on the other side. And it's easy to see because, you know, he's right there. Okay, so right up against that. Right there, right there. And then we're ready to glue our pages together. And my other page is over here. Where I put it, and this is the side we need to glue. I'm going to glue around the butterfly first. Glue the top of the page, maybe. You know, just a little bit of glue to hold the thing together. And we'll position this where we want it. The top of the butterfly and the bottom of the butterfly are going to dictate where your page is going to go, and it should go just exactly up against that black outline, and it does. Look how nicely that worked. Now this is the back side of the die cut. So the back side of the die cut always has a little bit of ridges on it, and it doesn't look as clean and polished as the front side. But if you take your bone folder and just kind of go over the whole thing, it will look a lot better, because then it pushes down those edges so that they don't stick up as much. And we do have a few places that have some glue showing, coming out from under it. Now that wouldn't look bad once it dries, because that glue dries totally clear, as you know. It is kind of a matte color, though. I mean, it is kind of matte on it, so you can just scrape that off the acetate, though, and there you have your beautiful butterfly. And then you just continue to glue the pages together so that you have a single page to tip into your junk journal. Okay, or you could tear that out and then put that onto something else. I mean, there are a million different things you can do with these things. I was going to show you the other thing, but I think we are way over on time, because I'm up to 40 minutes, and usually it takes forever to have a 40-minute video uploaded. In fact, sometimes it starts a new one is what it does. Wait a minute, did it stop? It's got a red light blinking. Okay, it's 41 minutes. Okay, so I'm glad you watched. Please subscribe, thumbs up, etc. Leave a comment if you want. I can do another video of this if this one's not explanatory enough. And thank you for watching. Bye now.